Out of the shallows. Deep calls to deep. In a world of noise, we're looking for the quiet, profound truths that lie beneath the surface. Welcome to Out of the Shallows. Here, we unravel the beautiful and often difficult intersection of faith and the human experience. We're going deeper today. No life jacket required. Let's explore Madame Guyon's Abandonment in plain language. Abandonment is not passivity. Abandonment does not mean doing nothing or spiritually lazy. It means actively yielding your will to God in the present moment. You still act, work, decide, but without clutching outcomes like they're fragile glass. Think of it as rowing the boat while letting God choose the current. The core idea, God knows better than I do. Abandonment begins where self-trust ends. Guyon believed most spiritual anxiety comes from this quiet belief: if I don't manage this, it won't turn out well. Abandonment says, God is more committed to my transformation than I am. That realization alone lowers blood pressure. Suffering is moment to moment, not once off. She's very practical here. You don't abandon yourself to God once, you do it constantly. When plans succeed, abandon the pride. When plans fail, abandon the frustration. When you feel close to God, abandon the feeling. When you feel dry, abandon the analysis. Everything becomes fuel for trust. Suffering is not sought, but received. Guyon does not teach chasing pain. Important clarification. She teaches, don't run from what God allows. Don't dramatize it. Don't label it as punishment. Instead, receive it as a tool in the hands of a loving Father who is not confused. Suffering, when accepted without resistance, loses its power to harden the heart. The death she talks about is the death of self-management. Her famous language about dying to self isn't about self-hatred. It's about dying to constant self-correction, spiritual scorekeeping, needing to feel okay before trusting God. Abandonment kills the exhausting habit of self-supervision. Peace is the primary evidence of abandonment. For Guyon, peace is not a reward, it's a signal. If your spirituality produces tension, fear of missing God, guilt-driven effort, then something is still being held too tightly. True abandonment produces a quiet, steady peace, even in weakness. God does the work you keep trying to do. This is the part that stings in a good way. She believed most spiritual striving delays transformation. God changes us best when we stop interfering. Your role, consent, trust, stay open. God's role, everything else. In short, abandonment is living fully engaged in life while inwardly resting in God's will, trusting Him to do what you cannot, without panic, without control, and without pretending. We've traveled far from the shore today, but there is always more to discover. Thank you for sharing this space with us. If this video gave you a moment of clarity, please share it with someone else who is tired of the shallows. But the conversation doesn't end here. We want to hear your voice too. Whether this video opened your eyes to something new, or you have your own views and objections to share, let us know in the comments below. We don't just want a crowd, we want a community that isn't afraid to dive deep together. We'll see you in the next dive.